Hey everybody, this is Tom from highscorereviews.com, and as you can see, I'm back in the world of Batman, Arkham Knight. But as you can also see from the left hand side of the screen there, I'm finished. I started New Game Plus, but then was distracted by a little game called Rocket League, maybe you've heard of it. But I've been drawn back to it today because the Batgirl DLC is out for everybody who didn't get the Season Pass. So, probably a fair few people, because the Season Pass is expensive. I'm sure it all works out cheaper in the long run, but as someone who's only really interested in the story stuff and couldn't really care less about skins and Batmobile packs and things like that, it might work out cheaper in the end for me just to buy the story stuff one by one. So I've paid £5.79 for this Batgirl DLC, and I'll be honest with you, as you see here, 20% done. I started recording this and then had a bit of an issue and have had to start again. But you can start again, so I'm going to go from the top and try and act as though I don't know what's going on. But who knows if I'll be able to carry that off. But as you can see there, set before the events of Arkham Asylum, which is pretty interesting. Quite detached then from the rest of the series. Don't know where this fits in terms of origins. This is done by WB Montreal, the same team. It's not Rocksteady. And I have to say, I don't know if the same visual hiccups will pop up here. This is the thing. If you go on my Twitter feed, actually, at DartfordGooner, I did tweet out a screenshot from my first attempt at recording this of a pretty hilarious little visual bug. And I encountered a few of them. And yes, Origins was definitely a jankier game than Rocksteady's ones. And this seems to be continuing that trend, which is unfortunate. But we might have more luck with it this second time round in terms of the glitches and things. So we're going to restart. I didn't get that far into it really. I played it for about 20 minutes. And I'm assuming that percentage takes into account collectibles and things, because there are teeth to destroy and balloons to pop and things like that. There aren't any riddles or anything. I think we had our fair share of those in the main game, let's be honest. But yeah, there is some stuff to find in the environment, which is a new environment. This amusement park, it's an abandoned amusement park, and one of the things I noticed is that this cutscene is pre-rendered, which is weird, because there are cutscenes later on which are not pre-rendered, and none of the cutscenes in the main game are pre-rendered. And it also means that there is an inconsistency between the costumes from this cutscene and to the rest of the game, because my Robin, who's about to turn up, spoilers, is in a new 52 suit, but in this pre-rendered cutscene he is not. There's Batgirl. There's Boogie, and there's Batgirl. Hiya! It's a pretty cool suit. I think. No bat nipples on this Batgirl. That noise you may have just heard was me knocking my capture card onto the floor. So yeah, the problem I had the first time I did this was that the game audio didn't record properly. And I wondered whether that was maybe because I was wearing my wireless PS4 headphones, but I don't think that would have done it. I'm not really sure what happened there. But anyway. Boom! Hell yeah.
There's a terminal by the door.
What are you waiting for?
I'll leave the hacking to the computer whiz.
So basically last time, if you can't be asked to go and look at that screenshot, his cape basically flew up above his face and kind of round, so you could see his entire back, and the cape had basically flown up and flipped over his face. And it was honestly quite horrific. It was pretty creepy. But yeah, isn't that a way cooler suit than his default one? I think so. So yes, there's lots of emphasis on the remote hacking device in what I've played of this so far. Obviously that plays into Batgirl's expertise. But these are all the gadgets that I've had up until... I mean, I was 20 minutes in and this is still all I had, so I assume this is what you start with and what you end with. So there's a fair number of gadgets from the main game that aren't here. We've got the Batclaw, we've got the hacking device, which we'll use in a second, the smoke pellets, the explosive gel, the line launcher, and the Batarang.
Come on, Bob. Back to gate.
Alright, mate. I'm going. Oh.
Got it.
Yeah, I was... Oh, let's not talk over the Joker.
I know I may seem tough, those are very many times. I'm really doing this for the benefit of the family. Think of me as Papa Bird, lovingly pushing you from the nest. Spread your wings and fly, or hit the ground and die.
Yeah, I was looking forward to this because the only incarnation of Batgirl I've really seen is Alicia Silverstone, which is not the Batgirl that anyone really wants. So yeah, I was a bit disappointed when I read Tom's review. Tom Lynch has done a review for the site. He did it last week because he does have the season pass. So he got this last week, and he gave it 3 stars. You can go and read exactly why at highschoolreviews.com.
An oil baron built it for his 5-year-old daughter. When she died, he disappeared and the project fell apart.
Now the Joker turned it into his personal playground.
So I can't grapnel boost here. It's just point-to-point grappling. Like Arkham Asylum,
Watch it, Batgirl.
which I've seen a lot of recently.
I'll take care of it.
Loads of Batman content up on highschoolreviews.com of late. Josh, as you know from our podcast, hasn't played these games. We finally got him to start Arkham Asylum, and we are recording the entire experience. And I've already got 3 times a bigger combo in 5 minutes of playing this as he has in about 3 hours of Arkham Asylum. Just throwing it out there. Honestly, that's all I was doing. Just throwing it out there.
Got a hostage.
I see him.
Wait here. I'll take care of this.
Easy, cowboy.
You'd think they'd be able to hear Robin talking right there.
We'll take down the henchman.
Sounds like a plan. Where's your signal? That was easy.
This isn't over yet. Focus, Robin.
Always.
His cape went a bit dodgy there.
Used to be simple. I blow things up, he shows up, start all over again.
They ambushed us. We didn't see him coming. I don't know what he's planning, but Gordon, he's in trouble.
He'll be okay. I'll make sure of that.
Now there's you two knuckleheads spoiling my game. My game!
Robin, RPG!
I see it.
know, the cutscenes look so much better when they're in game. I really don't know why that first one had to be pre-rendered.
Okay?
I'm fine, just a few scratches. How's the hostage?
A little shaken up, but he's okay. Since the Joker ambushed him,
You haven't got any scratches. What are you talking about?
Great. Where are you?
in the park. I'll wait for you here.
No. I'll find high ground to scan for more hostages. You see if you can locate the Joker.
I quite like the suit. You do catch a glimpse of it in the main game if you know where to look, which was a very cool little Easter egg.
This is crack. C-R-A-P-E. Crack.
Oh. That was brutal. Where's he gone? He just disappeared. Yeah, I mean it's a game reviewer's crux, isn't it? It lacks polish. But that was definitely the case with Arkham Origins. Based on my time with this, more so the first time I was playing through this opening sequence than now, but still a little bit now, as you just saw. Yeah, the polish is lacking a little bit.
Amateurs.
Right, so here we're going to use the hacking device in a sort of stealth combat scenario, which is something new. And then we can basically distract all these guys and then dive down there and take them out quickly as you can in the main game with the multi-fear takedowns, which is a super cool addition. And yeah, seems just as cool here. So let's get down there. Ah, combo broken because you didn't get up in time, you lazy bastard. Oh, twitchy. Right, so a trophy just popped there. Let's have a quick look at the trophies. I'm gonna sync up here. Yep, I have played a lot of Rocket League, as you can see. Right. So, that one was for defeating 4 enemies within the duration of a single scare effect. All these hidden ones I'm guessing are story related. And then you've got defeat 15 enemies using any type of hacking and destroy all teeth, balloons and jack-in-the-boxes. Teeth make a comeback here, which is much appreciated. Come on. Come on. You can do this. Spell it out.
Not even a challenge.
It was a little bit. It did take time.
Barb?
Yeah?
Never mind.
Don't do that.
It can wait.
You sure?
Yeah, it's nothing. It can wait.
Watch yourself out there.
Ditto.
I love you. I know. I'm not sure which of those 3 impressions were worse. They were all pretty terrible. Might have gone too far. Oh. Batgirl. They haven't done much to the HUD. You get a... Oh. Well, when that thing was locked on, I don't know if you noticed, it was pink. Instead of whatever it is when you're Batman.
Lots of guns here. I need to find a less direct approach.
About that annoying witch. You ain't gonna waste one for men because they made a pass.
So this is cool. Just recently watched the Dark Knight trilogy again, and I love in Batman Begins all the turning out the lights, taking people out in the dark. Really like all that stuff. And I've made a bit of a hash of it. My bad. Yeah, I completely undermined the point I was trying to make about it being cool. I did it perfectly the first time. You wouldn't happen to know where I can find any firefighters, do you?
Who knows what Joke is doing to it?
Up we go. Up, up, up we go. Yes, this seems very linear, very closed. I guess in a way a throwback to Arkham Asylum. You know, a more sort of focused environment. But yeah, it all depends if it's as interesting as Arkham Asylum. I don't think it will be.
Great. Let me know what turns up.
Let's hope nothing.
Kabam!
Robin, I'm in position to scan the park.
See if we can find him.
Something. I see you are the bad lady than a bad girl. It's crazy, carry yourself.
I think some people are just born annoying.
Oh, that lady. Good work.
Yeah, 200 years ago.
I confirm, my lady.
Do you?
I do.
God, Robin's just so suave.
Robin, I've located the hostages, but I might be missing a few.
Still following the trail.
Good. I'll free them. You let me know what turns up. And be careful out there.
Alright, let's destroy these balloons. Ah, no. Still really good wet cape physics. Is that a dude there on that tower? It is.
I should secure the area before I bring down the hostages for Paris.
You want that? Get rid of your mask and costume and stop just taking his name. I'll let Warden and his men go free.
Oh. So we'll take down one set of these guys. I guess save one of the officers, and I think we'll call it. As I am billing this as a quick look. If it's only an hour long, this thing, I don't want to show the whole thing. I'm sure there are plenty of people who will be picking up the first time today, as I am. Still really cool. What can we do with this then? Just these three left. Just shoot him. Excuse me. Kind of want one of them to get on this electric floorboard. Might be fun. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, there he is. Oh, he was just on one. I missed it. Alright, one guy there. Yeah, the cape is not behaving as it normally does. Arkham cape physics are normally pretty stellar. And this one is clipping about all over the place. Oh, my word! That is a lot of armed henchmen.
I've got a situation here.
Hold on, I'm heading to your position.
No, don't. I can take care of this. Find the Joker. Let's end this.
Right. If there's anything.
I'll let you know.
I had my childhood ruined the other day when I found out that the Harley Quinn voice actress is Timmy Turner, and then when I saw a photo of her, it was kind of freaky, to be honest. Oh, he's a medic. Get away. Four guys left. Oh, there's one. I'm not sure I can see him there. kind of want someone to use that hand. What else we got here?
I need to hack the terminal to free the hostages.
Oh, careful. How's he not thrown up? Oh. How's he not fallen out of that thing? It's impressive stuff. Probably get away with running that at Alton's house, to be fair. Is there anyone else on it? There's someone there. Come on, lad, hop off. Alright, well, that's the first of...
This keeps on getting better by the minute.
Follow my signal. I'm waiting for you.
yeah, that's the first of the 3 GCPD hostages to rescue, I suppose. There's some balloons up there, let's go. See him? See him? Hiya! Alright, so that is A Matter of Family, I believe it's called. The Batgirl DLC for Arkham Knight is available now for people who didn't or haven't bought the season pass. It's £5.79 on PlayStation 4. I assume it's the same on Xbox One. Who knows when it's coming to PC, but yeah, it seems alright so far. I mean, it's a bit jankier than the main game. There have been some technical problems I've had both in this playthrough and the one I did earlier. And apparently it's not that long. But if you want a little bit more insight into it all, then as I said, there's a full review over on highscorereviews.com. It's been there for the last week or so now, so do go and check that out if you haven't already. And subscribe to the channel for more great video content. There's tons more Batman to come here on HSR's YouTube channel, as well as plenty more. So thanks very much for watching. Until next time.